So maybe it's just me, but I feel like the showcases this year were kind of weak. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I don't know, man. I just finished the Xbox showcase. I didn't really stay for the Starfield Direct. I don't know, man. It just kind of felt like there was a lot, but like a lack of substance. Maybe it's me being picky. Maybe it's me being closed-minded. Maybe I don't know. There was a few stuff I was excited for, and I'll get to that. But I feel like overall, all of the showcases were just okay to forgettable. I have some of the lists pulled up in front of me so I can go through and look at everything. Yeah, the main things I remember from the PlayStation Showcase was obviously Spider-Man 2. Super excited for that. I think that's going to be phenomenal. There was a few other trailers in there that I thought were pretty good. Lies of P, though, knowing that the demo is out for that, I think that's going to be the first gameplay thing I do for the channel, and I'm excited for that. So I'll check that out, and then, you know, if I like it, I'll probably get the full thing. But yeah, besides Lies of P and maybe like one other thing and Spider-Man 2, that's pretty much all I remember from the PlayStation Showcase. And then, you know, we had 3 of them this week: Xbox, Summer Games, and the Future Games. Future Games especially was pretty forgettable for me, unfortunately. And that sucks. I wanted new stuff to get excited about, because there's, you know, like I said, there's so much that was presented and, you know, put forth for us to consume and divulge in. But I don't know, man. I was left kind of feeling a little worse for the wear, unfortunately. Maybe it's me being picky with, you know, certain things that I like, but I don't know. I felt like there was just a whole lot of nothing. For the most part, a lot of it was just coming and going. You know, one trailer came and then it went, and then that was the end of that. We're gonna get into it for a little bit, but yeah, man, I don't know. Hoping that the releases kind of leave me feeling a little bit better, and maybe like some other stuff will happen later this year, but I don't know. I think we have one more showcase, one more festival, something like that, one more live stream that's on the way. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. But, you know, let's go through the lists, and then, you know, we can converse. Let's get the Future Game Showcase out of the way. There was a game called High Water, Resistor, Instinctions, like a dinosaur game, Star Trucker, Headbangers Rhythm Royale. The only reason I remember that was because the song was a little annoying. Last Faith, Steel Seed, Space Gears, Layers of Fear, which is being rebuilt, Enhanced Portals, Shattered Heaven, Moving Out 2. Daymare looks pretty cool, so that's one. News Cycle, Ruffy in the Riverside, Pacific Drive, Cookie Cutter, Spirit of the Samurai, and that's it. It was cool because I love Laura Bailey and Yuri Lowenthal. I think they're great. They have played some of the most key characters in video games and in other medium too. But yeah, I wanted to be excited for a lot more than what I am excited for. And that festival kind of was just there. And it was weird having that come up after the Summer Games Fest. I was just like, how does this coincide? Like, I get it, it's more of like, I guess, a developer thing, or maybe something else to get us hyped up for stuff, but I don't know. I was excited to check it out, and just after each trailer and each reveal, it was just less and less so. It's unfortunate, but maybe something in there caught your ear, something that sounded cool. You can check out some of those trailers if you want. You know, I'll have all of the full showcases linked in the description, but yeah, I don't know. The Future Games Fest was a definite miss for me. Next up, we're gonna do the Summer Games Fest list. This one was a little cool. I was, I think, more attentive during all the reveals and trailers of this one. I think this one was a little bit more promoted too. Like, there was more to check out. There was the Street Fighter collab that started off with Exo Primal. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight, and I played Dead by Daylight. I love Dead by Daylight. Shout out Will Jocko. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, Nicolas Cage is a legend, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We gotta check out the perks. We gotta check out everything. I might do some gameplay with Nicolas Cage too. So we'll see how all that goes. Then it was the Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay trailer. That was fantastic. Now that had me hyped. That hooked me right away. I was very, very happy to see that. The pre-order is up right now, so if you want to play Shang Tsung, go and pre-order the game. It looks very brutal, it looks very gory, it looks very outrageous. Everything you expect Mortal Kombat to be. And with this being like another reboot for it, it's an interesting move by the creative team. And you know, Ed Boon is always up to something, so to see how the game is going to work and to see this new story that they're doing, this new reboot, I'm excited, man. I think it's going to be fantastic. So, you know, that was cool. Very, very happy with that. Crossfire, Sierra Squad, Remnant 2, Path of Exile 2, Sonic Superstars, Honkai Star Rail, which is coming to PS5, Sandland, Lies of P. Super excited for Lies of P. Honestly, just the flip on Pinocchio I think is really, really cool, and I think it works more so in a game sense, so I'm excited for that. Warhammer, Space Marine 2, Yes Your Grace Snowfall, Throne and Liberty, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Now that I was a little disappointed with that. I was hoping that it was gonna be another horror type game because we had Texas Chainsaw coming. That's gonna be crazy. The Killer Clowns from Outer Space game is also coming. I saw the Ghostbusters game come out. I haven't heard too much noise about it, unfortunately, but Ghostbusters came out, so I was maybe thinking John Carpenter's Halloween might be a thing. That would have been insane. I think Michael would be really, really cool to play in a video game besides Dead by Daylight. When they said John Carpenter, I was really excited, but then I saw what the game was, and it kind of just turned me off. It didn't look that interesting to me, but it might hit for somebody else. I feel like that type of game, it's like a Back 4 Blood type of thing. And Back 4 Blood is fun, but it's only fun when you play with people. Like, I tried playing the story a little bit by myself, and it was okay, but not enough to make me stay. And we got the release date for Spider-Man 2, October 20th. That's gonna pop up crazy. It's gonna be October before we even know it, which I can't wait for. That's my favorite season. Banishers, Ghost of New Eden, that looks pretty good. Alan Wake 2, I'm stoked for. Very upset that it's only gonna be digitally released, but Alan Wake 2 looks phenomenal. I'm very excited for that. The trailer that they put out last time, I think at the PlayStation Showcase, the trailer looked amazing. It's going to be 2 playable characters. It looks very scary. It looks very fun. I loved the first one. Can't wait for this one. That's going to be fantastic. Super, super excited for that. Call of Duty Season 4, not my thing. Yeah, Call of Duty, GTA, never been into any of that. But if that's your thing, more power to you. Immortals of Avium looks pretty good. I think Immortals of Avium is going to be good. That comes out July 20th. I'm excited for that. The showcase for that was pretty cool. The gameplay looks wild. I'm excited for that. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. It reminds me a little bit of Ghostwire Tokyo, just way more mythical. They did the Fortnite trailer, which Fortnite's out right now, the new season anyway. And then they ended with the Final Fantasy Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Remake was cool. I played that on my PlayStation. I played that when it came out. It was really fun. It was really long too, and I didn't have a lot of time to play, but it was really cool. So seeing that come back up was pretty cool. But that being the ending reveal, the ending announcement, I would have preferred maybe Mortal Kombat or Alan Wake or something like that. I know people love Final Fantasy, but you know, again, different strokes, different folks. I'm different from that. I enjoy Final Fantasy, but you know, I'm a Batman guy, I'm a Spider-Man guy, I'm a comic guy, I'm a horror guy. Give me more of that. And lastly, what happened today, the Xbox Game Showcase. Obviously, they showed off Starfield, and Starfield looks great. Starfield looks amazing. All of the time spent getting this game together, I really hope is worth it. I'm still on the fence if I'm gonna play it though. I really don't know if I want to play that game. It looks amazing graphics-wise and gameplay-wise, but it also feels like it could be another Destiny. I remember when Destiny was supposed to be, oh, if you have an Xbox, you have to play Destiny. I remember, but it looks like it's along the lines of that. That's like the first impression that I'm getting, and I hope it's as successful as Destiny was. Like the way that Destiny 2 kind of took off, and the way that Destiny kind of set the tone for it, it was cool. I didn't stay too long with Destiny. I stopped playing after a little while, but you know, it was fun. Senua Saga, Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 is gonna be crazy. Forza is an amazing game to play if you want to check out everything that the Xbox can do. Like if you need to see the graphical power of an Xbox, play Forza. Forza is very beautiful, but I'm not too heavy into racing. I play one racing game with my roommates, but that's pretty much it. I don't really do a lot of racing-oriented games. You know, if it's like the OG Speed Racer game, I can play that. You know, that's a childhood favorite. I'm very biased on that, but yeah, racing games, hit or miss, very hit or miss. Avowed looks okay. That doesn't look like a type of game that I would play, but I could give it a chance. It looked really crazy with all the different weapons and the creatures and everything, so I may give Avowed a chance. I may. South of Midnight looks pretty cool. Looks like Little Nightmares, but in the bayou. Clockwork Revolution looks pretty cool. Fable is back. Flight Simulator with a collab with Dune is there, and that's pretty cool. I don't really like Flight Simulator, but I know it's a super popular game. Like, Flight Simulator was outperforming like other like AAA games last year, which, you know, you love to see it, but you also hate to see it, because it's like, damn, people would much rather play Flight Simulator than whatever got put out here. I think it was outperforming like Saints Row or something, the remake, but it is what it is, man. It happens. I never played Sea of Thieves on the last generation of Xbox, but I heard it was fantastic, so maybe I'll give it a chance. Star Wars Outlaws got announced. That looks really cool. I'm already playing the hell out of Jedi Survivor right now. And I've told a lot of people, like, I've been off of Star Wars just because of how crazy that fan base is and how wild that all is, but Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order both have kind of repaired my relationship with it, as have the shows. Kenobi, Andor, really looking forward to Ahsoka on the way. Yeah, I'm hoping for some good stuff with that. Outlaws looks pretty cool. I feel like that could really go well, especially with the period that it's set in. I saw a clip of Han still cryogenically frozen, and the cantina where he shot first. And, you know, cinematic trailers are definitely one way to hype a game up, but the gameplay, I feel like, is what will sell it. So we gotta wait for that. Cyberpunk 2077 got a new update with Idris Elba. So now you got Keanu Reeves and Idris all in the same universe. What more could you ask for? That's absolutely crazy. Yep, and I think that is everything that got announced. And then everything else was, you know, Starfield Direct, where there was all the questions and everything about that. Jasant looks good, and Cities Skylines 2, that looks pretty cool. That just looks really relaxing. I feel like I'd play that game after a long day at work and just build a city, just watch people function. Besides that, oh yeah, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Yeah, so that looks kind of crazy. That trailer was a lot. I don't even think I can put clips from that in here, but yeah, that looks pretty cool. I've been loving Judgment, and I feel like that studio always does well with their games. Oh, and Payday 3. So Payday 3 got announced as well. Oh, there it is. There it is. I was looking for one of the games that caught my eye during the showcase. Still Wakes the Deep. Now, it wasn't anything crazy, but it looks very scary. And I'm a horror guy. I get into all of that. There's certain games that I can't do, like I'm very chicken, but this looks really good. The first person camera angles is scary enough, so I'm already like, ooh. But Still Wakes the Deep looks really good. I feel like that's gonna be a game I can really get into. Like, I was really giving the Callisto Protocol a chance. I had high hopes for that. I was very excited for that, and it was all right. I still want to finish it just to say I finished it, but yeah, I thought that was gonna be better than what it was. So hopefully Still Wakes the Deep meets my expectations and kind of takes me to where I want to go. Fallout 76, they have a Road to Atlantic City expansion coming. If you get into that, you know, go crazy. And then Overwatch 2. Yeah, Overwatch 2. There's an expansion coming to that as well. If that's your gig, love that for you. So, I mean, you can kind of see where I'm coming from. I just feel like I said a lot of games and I mentioned a lot of games, but I didn't mention a lot of moments. I didn't mention anything that was like groundbreaking, besides a few things. Overall, I was just feeling like there was so much to choose from, but I didn't want anything. Like, if you've been to the Cheesecake Factory before, or the Rainforest Cafe, any restaurant that has this gigantic menu, but you don't know what you want, or you don't want anything at all, that's kind of how it felt. I felt like I was given a bunch of options, but didn't want to make any selections. And I hate that. I hate having all of this to do, but not wanting to do any of it. I'm hoping that as the releases come, I can eat my words, and you know, they'll show me wrong, they'll prove me wrong by, you know, releasing all of these incredible games and having a good time and everything. But yeah, with those 3 festivals, I mean, even including the PlayStation one too, with all 4 of them, I was underwhelmed. I definitely wanted to walk away with a little bit more than what I got. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. And again, like I said, maybe these games will wow me and I'll be like, yo, I should have been excited. But my initial thoughts of the showcases, you know, it is what it is. If you're like me and you saw something that you weren't looking for initially with the showcase, like you saw something that actually caught your eye, and you were like, yo, I want to play that, like me with Still Wakes the Deep, then yeah, I say, you know, definitely go for that game, check it out, see if you like it. So I'm very excited for Still Wakes the Deep. And I'll probably give a couple of the other games a chance too. It's just, I was excited and I left like, oh, okay, well, that was that. But again, things can change, my mind can change, my opinions can change. Anything can happen. And we still have a lot of the year left. Like, we're halfway through, but we still have a whole 6 more months to get through. So we'll see how it all goes. But you know, that's how I'm feeling initially. So hopefully I'm wrong later down the line, because I would love to be wowed and thoroughly enjoying all of these releases. But we shall see how it goes. That's it for this upload. And then, like I mentioned early on, the Life of P demo is out, and I think that's going to be the first official like gameplay thing I do on here, and I'm excited to do that. So let me know if you want anything else, and we will do our best to get to it. Like, share, subscribe. You can donate if you feel like it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. It's your boy Gerrad-OBrien, and I'm out.